So bad habits are a result of some mental laziness, right? So how are we going to make a bad habit into a good one? Okay, we've talked about replacement behaviors, but now we're really going to dive in and figure out how to come up with the best replacement behaviors. So again, let's think about what's happening in a bad habit, why it happens, and then we'll think about how we make it good. So let's start with the same thing. So something happens, again, transition or change. I'm doing my homework, I'm doing fine, and then I get stuck. I don't understand the homework. So that's the same thing here. The trigger, right? Like we've talked about that before. Okay, so what's the second thing? So before we were just thinking the first thing that pops in our mind. To do it right, to have this be a good habit, we need to think of the right reaction, one that's helpful. Okay? In this case, we're going to think of the planned replacement behavior. So this is the thing. Your brain is still going to be lazy in that situation. It's still going to think and act on pretty much the first thing that pops in your mind. So again, if normally what pops in your mind is to quit, right, that's what's going to happen. Your brain's going to be lazy. However, if in advance we planned out, hey, when we don't understand our homework, we're going to do something different. Okay, we're going to ask our friend for help, and we have a specific friend who we're going to call. They already know they're going to be ready to give us help. Then suddenly it's easy to come up with that solution because we've already thought of it. If you have to think of a new, better solution than quitting in the moment, again, your brain is lazy. You're not going to do it. So we need to plan ahead so that it's easy to think of the solution because we've already thought of it. Okay? So then what happens is we carry out that plan, okay? It was easy to think of the plan because we'd already thought about it. We'd already in advance talked to our friend, figured out that they were going to be our math homework buddy or our ELA homework buddy. So we're going to call them on the phone and get help, and then we get the homework finished. And suddenly we've turned what was before a bad habit that caused us to quit and not complete our homework into something different by planning ahead. And again, knowing that our brains are lazy. Our brains are not going to spend a lot of time thinking on this stuff most of the time. So to change it, we have to make it easy on ourselves by planning ahead. Okay? As we go forward, we're going to talk about other ways that we can make this replacement behavior easy for us to do so that, again, our laziness, our sort of mental laziness, doesn't keep us from changing our habits as we go forward.